Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Man, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. It has been, it's been a week. Um, July 9th. Um, Man, I'm not even sure where to start today, but if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. I like to know that you're here. Uh, Gives me warms, fuzzies. Hey, this is about helping other people. That's why I do it. Otherwise, I just do it myself. Um, I was just coming in to do this, and my niece had my wife's not feeling well. I'm still sick, getting there. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you, man. Um, and but our niece knows that everybody's kind of not doing very well. So she's been making little things for everybody, and she's like, "Do you want one? I'll make you a good luck one." I know everybody's kind of having a hard time. I'm trying to cheer them up. Oh, how's that? How's that for starting your day, right? She's 9, 11, somewhere in there. She's a lot younger than me, right? But look at her intentions, man. She saw an opportunity to help other people, and what did she do? She's doing so without expectation. What a great example. I'm proud of her. She's come a long way. She has. A year ago, she couldn't express her feelings the right way, and I'm very proud of her. She's done a lot of work. Maybe I should let her know that today. Hi, Anissa. It's good to see you, hon. So, yes, breaking generational cycles, man. And we're just kind of talking about that, right? So, what is that? It's stopping our kids and our grandkids from doing what we did, going the route that we did. They may still end up using drugs or alcohol. They may still end up doing certain things, but at least they'll have the knowledge. And this is what matters. At least they'll have the knowledge. Um, I have somebody my daughter. It's not like that's a secret. And I really don't know. Heck, she's not doing anything weird for all I know, she's doing the right, she's doing the right about face and drinking like a gentleman. I don't know. Some people can do that. My first wife, Delana, she did it. Chris, you know Delana. She ain't an alcoholic. No, she's not. She did something wrong in her life. She took care of it. Uh, she was labeled an alcoholic, but no. So that's part of breaking the generational cycles. But how do we go about that? Well, we have to be very honest with ourselves, and we have to be honest in what it is that we say and how we say it. Especially if you have made it over a year, it is your responsibility um, to start doing those things, right? Let's talk about this a little bit in a day at a time. When we make only superficial changes in ourselves and give only lip service to the program, our progress is slow and the likelihood of relapse is great. Now, how can you tell that? Um, Certain things come out of our mouths, like, I think I have it licked. We'll say certain things that just don't fit, or they don't feel comfortable, or maybe it's not in the right arena. Or this is the one that I love. I'm so grateful while they're pounding on the table. Lip service, giving people false compliments. That's a big one. Or telling something they want to hear to get rid of them. You ever done that to a sponsee? Ooh, probably not. Not in this group. Sorry, there's these people are old. You know, they do old AA kind of stuff. So I know the people in my room right now. But I've done a disservice to a sponsee before, certainly, and I learned from it. So our generation must take the form of a true spiritual rebirth. Yes, our generation. And it's funny because we actually have 3 generations sitting right here. Actually, no, Anissa's she's a Gen Xer, right? So we have 2 generations sitting right here, right? And we need to have a true spiritual rebirth. Okay, this is not how we act, and how do we do that? This is a great way to describe it. My kids used to play a lot of GTA, Grand Theft Auto, right? You guys know that. A lot of swearing. Horrible, horrible game. And I love video games, but that one is just no thank you. Anyway, my kids would be playing it and F this and blah, blah, and all this swearing. And I would tell them, you guys, I am tired of hearing your swearing. And they're like, well, nobody's really going to care. I'm like, oh, 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 oh. And I told them, I said, you know what, you watch. You guys are going to get into a situation now where you're going to swear and it was highly inappropriate. You're going to feel bad and then you're going to have to backtrack. So I would listen to me now and stop, slow down on your swearing. Make it count. Now, if you use the F word, it doesn't matter anymore because you use it all the time. Utilize it for what it's for. Right? Now they don't swear. They don't. Because one day that happened to them, you know, and now they're grown up, have kids, you know. So, you know, that's a really good example where we might be doing things outside of the rooms. Okay. Is your attitude and what you're doing and what you are saying match in the rooms and outside the rooms? Are you wearing different hats? We don't need to wear different hats. There's only one hat that needs to be worn, and that's the hat of recovery. Am I being completely honest with myself and uncovering the faults which hamper my spiritual growth? Am I beginning to replace them with positive qualities? And what step is that? Well, it just so happens to be in daily reflections. I am an instrument. Humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. We've been talking about this at 6 and 7 and 8. Oh, well, not 8 quite yet. We've been talking about it most of the week, huh? It's because it's the 7th month. Right? What about how about you know, the other the traditions? You know, every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting. Okay, babe. Um, Focus on that this month too. But anyway, let's see what the prayer says in here. The subject of humility is a difficult one. I think in the beginning it can become difficult, but the more you practice humility, the more it'll just become a part of your life. And then it's just something that you utilize. You can utilize humility. Heck yeah. I utilized it this morning. Right? Because I would, can you guys give me a sec? Can you give me a second? Hey, can you guys take your conversation upstairs, please?
I was just telling her about it.
Great. Humility is not thinking less of myself than I ought to. It is acknowledging that I do certain things well. It is accepting a compliment graciously. Not, hey, you know, I really like what you had to say. Well, it's God. Just say thank you. Just say thank you. We all know it's God. But for God's sakes, just say thank you. I very much dislike giving somebody a compliment and they turn around and push it to the side. I'm going to say something to you. Probably just say thank you. Why? It's uncomfortable. Why? Humility. Because you're humbling yourself. That is why. Am I supposed to take credit for this? This is a good course of action. This is the right thought process. Okay? But don't deny the gifts that God's given to you either. That's not cool either. Okay? All relationships are 50-50, including the one with God. God can do only for me what he can do through me. So how willing am I to let him work through me? In the light of the awareness, how can I take pride in my accomplishments? I am an instrument, and any work I seem to be doing is being done by God through me. I ask God on a daily basis to remove my shortcomings in order that I may more freely go about my AA business of love and service. When I pray in the morning, I pray every morning, I cover steps 1, 2, and 3 every single morning. I have got to ask God to help me get out of myself. Because usually by the time morning rolls around, this brain is reset. I've had nightmares. Last night, nightmares were they were overbearing. My kitties got me up early, which I'm grateful for. And I was able to, discover a different day because I realized that, that's not actually what's going on. So, your foundation is extremely important, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with going back to basics. I do it every morning. I got to make sure my foundation is good. Yeah, I've been working on it a while. There might be some cracks in it and stuff, so I may have to do some maintenance work, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If it's going to make you a better person, heck, do it. Do it. All right? So, all right. Yes, breaking generational cycles is done by example. It can only be done by example, which means that you are being watched. Yes, everybody is watching you. Not everybody, but your kids are. I guarantee your kids are watching you. I hardly see my kids. I know my kids are watching me. They're on my Facebook. The thing is they care what happens to me. It's just that they don't have to sit there and express it to me all the time anymore. Right? My job is to be there for them. That's the job here, not the other way around. Nope. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I'll be back tomorrow for a daily reflection. Next week, we're back on the podcast. We already have 3 recorded, got a 4th coming up. Fantastic speakers, great speakers. Sierra did a great job hosting. I'm very proud of her. My team does need your prayers right now, though. Our team does need your prayers. So I can't go into what's going on. Sorry. But we do need to have them. You too, Anissa. Thank you. And you have fun going out of town. I'm slightly jealous. All right, guys. I love you. Peace out and have a day. Bye.